Hi, my name is Robert. This video is designed to give you step-by-step detailed instruction on completing the task at hand. Visit my YouTube channel and watch my disclaimer video. And please like, share, and subscribe. I hope you find the information you're looking for. Thank you very much for watching. The dash indicated that this IS 300 Lexus 2001 model had a rear tail light out. When we looked at the tail light, we couldn't find any tail lights out. So when we looked closer, we figured out it was a license plate light. So on the license plate light, the driver's side one works and the passenger side one's out. So we're going to open the trunk and access those bulbs. In order to replace this light bulb for this license plate, it's really a overly complicated process. You have to open the trunk, take the half of the installation loose on the back half of the trunk. You have to take the clip off from around the emergency trunk release. You have to take 4 8mm bolts off of the trim panel that holds those lights in place. Pull that trim panel off. Then you shift the lights toward the locking mechanism and pull them out. And then you can twist the bulbs out. Word of caution, do not allow that trunk to close without that key latch secured to the trunk. Extremely hard to get that back in place. When you access the trunk, you have this panel here, and you basically need either a screwdriver or some kind of clip puller to pull these clips loose so you can get to that light. And this trim has to work out from around here, or you need to pop this trim piece off, and it looks like it has a release in there. So I'm going to poke a screwdriver in there and see if I could pop this trim loose so I could put it back together right. Well, I got the trim puller, I wedge it under there and I pry those clips loose. So I am getting those clips loose one at a time. Let me see if I can get this trim loose from this handle. Inside the side of that trim is a little hole. You take a little accessory screwdriver, push it in there, and release the tab on that side and that side, and then just pull it, work it down the rest of the way so you get this trim down. So let me go ahead and pop a few more of these trim pieces loose so I can fold this insulation over. Once you have the insulation down, you'll see here's access to this light here by popping that loose, or access to the driver's side light here by popping that loose. So I'm going to squeeze those tabs and lift that up and out. Once the insulation is down, you can take the light wire connections loose right here, but really it looks like you have to take this panel off that holds those lights in place by taking this maybe 8mm bolt loose here and the 8mm bolt loose over here on the other wing. So let me pull those bolts, see what happens next. Okay, I pulled that plastic panel down and there's 2 more 8mm bolts back up there that I pulled loose. Let's see if this piece out here comes off now where I can get to those light bulbs. Okay, with those 4 screwed loose, I was able to pull this trim off. There was 2 more clips holding it. The clips are right on the outside edge of the lights. So let me see if I can get these light lenses off now and get the bulbs out. With that trim piece off, I can slide the light assembly toward the middle and pop it out, and then I could unscrew the light socket and remove the bulb. I think the light socket probably twists a little bit and pops out, and there's the bulb for it. Let me see if I can figure out what kind of bulb goes in there. Okay, it's got a push type bulb. I think I have some of those at home, so I'm gonna swing by the house and grab one and then put all this jazz back together. But this is extremely weird and awkward to replace one of these lights. Okay, I made a mistake of letting the trunk close with these two bolts out of here that secure that latch, had a hell of a time getting that trunk back open. So don't close the trunk if you have this stuff loose. Now that I got a bulb in there and it works, I'm going to go ahead and show you that the bulb works, and then I'm going to put this stuff back together in the reverse order. And there you have it. So I'm going to go ahead and put those lights back together in the reverse order, secure everything, and put the panel back on, snap that handle clip on, and I'll be all done. Before you tighten those 4 brass bolts in there, make sure your keyhole's lined up and your latch fits in there good. Then tighten those down, clip your light wiring back in their brackets, and then pop your plastic panel in place, and then put your insulation back up, and you're all done. Once you get it all back together, you want to close the trunk, use your trunk release, make sure your trunk still works. If you feel that this information was beneficial, please like it and share it with your social media friends. You can also subscribe to my channel so that you can get notification of future videos that I post. Visit my channel. I have all types of do-it-yourself videos there. You can leave questions here and I'll try to respond to them as quick as possible. You can also visit my website at robertspinner.com. Thanks again for watching.